Hi, it's Nell, and I've been doing all these how-to videos, how to care for this and how to care for that, and I thought it's time to do an action video. So today I'm going to be pruning my Hoya. I'm also going to be propagating it in what I think is the easiest way, and I'm going to be training it because it is a topiary. So stick around for that. Before I jump in on that project, I want to show you one of my other lovely Hoyas. This is Hoya obovata. It's put out a lot of growth this spring. It's beautiful. I got it last June, and it was quite small, and it's really starting to trail and do beautifully. Another lovely Hoya behind door number 2. And as always, there is a blog post with more details on pruning and propagating and training a Hoya. The link for that will be down below in the description box and also on our website, joyousgarden.com. Okay, so here's what's going on here. It's the Hoya carnosa variegata, and I love it at this time of year because it has all this white and it's got pink new growth too. It's beautiful right there, but it's starting to touch the ground, so I need to do something about that. And then all this is awfully thick here, like I'm going to start to train more of it up over. Oops, I'm obviously not very good about talking and filming and pointing at the same time. I want to do some training on those two hoops over there, and then, as I said, I'm going to be propagating it. But here's this side here. It has a lot of nice white on this side. Such a gorgeous plant, and it's doing great even here in the desert. And of course there's chainsawing going on next door, but hopefully it doesn't pick up too much on the microphone. So now I'm going to start by pruning, seeing what's going on here. Got my glasses on for this. And this side isn't too bad. It just needs some training. I don't see anything too crazy here. I'm going to let those trail. But most of it, let's see what's here. So I just need to tie this up and over. And I think I will take out this. And let's see, there's a long trail here, which I will. This one is pretty heavy, so I think I'm just going to take it off. Okay, so I'm going to take out some of this here. Oops, here's a piece of sea. I call these wild sea sticks from the Pacific Ocean when I used to live in Santa Barbara. I'm going to take off that. And I'm using these floral nips, which are great for a job like this. They are the Fisker brands. I've had these for ages. And they're nice and sharp, and you can make really precise cuts. This is already on the ground. So I think I'm going to cut it to about there. Same here. This one is already starting. This one's already been cut. So I think I'll just cut this main one right here. That's all white with a touch of pink. I'm just taking off in a smaller fashion now because once I start to train it, I can tell if I need to take off more, but I think I'll take off this one right here. And this one goes all the way in. I'm taking these that are more in the center, I'm taking them all the way off. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now, and then I'm going to see how it trains up once I start to do it. because I might have more trails than I actually want, and then I will take off more. Okay, so I brought this all over to the other patio, and now the noise has stopped. So this is not that hard at all. I've already done a video about propagating Hoyas. I'll leave the link to that down below. So that this is how I always have good luck. I have good luck propagating them in water. So I'm just going to cut off the lowest leaves. And there's a node, and then I'm going to cut it about right there. And just make sure that the node is in water. There we go. This will obviously have to be propped up on a counter somewhere to not move, so all these long trails don't fall out. But you could also cut these into two or three, you know, depending on how many you wanted. And there are some roots already about to form here and there. So this one is a little long. I think I'm going to cut it right here. I'm going to cut it at the tip, and then I'm also going to cut it about right here, because otherwise they're just going to be so long all over the counter. So there we go. Get you in. I think I'll cut off this leaf too. And Hoyas propagate pretty fast, so this will happen right along. And here's a good size cutting here. I'm going to cut it off, I think, to about here, and then I'm going to tip it at the top also. Okay, so this one I am going to cut in half. I'm going to cut it right above here, and then this part will go in. Oops, I think I'm going to have to cut these lower leaves off. And then I can just put the other part in, and I'm done with this for now until I take more cuttings. Okay, so everybody's propped in the water there, and what I'm going to have to do is add a little bit more water, maybe a quarter to half an inch, and then why don't you come meet me on the other patio, and I'm going to start to train. I took these cuttings on Friday, and it is Tuesday, so I wanted to just show you how fast the roots appear there. I'll turn it that way. You can see the root better there. With this angle here, and this one is right there. And the other stems have started to have roots poke out too, but I didn't feel like taking them all out of that container. So it's a quick process. So this is basically just a matter of finding stems that are hanging down, like this one here and this one here, and then finding a place for them to go. So I'm going to shoot that one over there. So let me get my twine out so I can get at least one or two on the way. Okay, so here's one here. See this one? It's got like all this going on. So I think I will see if I can get this over here and leave this down here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to train this one. I'm going to loop it around through here. That's the thing, is the Hoyas have such nice pliable stems. And then I'm going to put it through the top of the hoops. And I don't think I even need to tie this one down right now. And then that one is just over on the other side, and it has this trailing here. Wait a minute. This is connected to, oh, okay, yeah. I think I am going to tie it here because there's a lot of weight here, and I don't want it to slip off. And I'm going to go ahead and tie this one right here because there isn't anything on this bottom part here. So I think I'll come around here and tie it right there and then see how that goes. Okay, so I got this side here done. That one wasn't too bad. This looks pretty good in here. Just all stems that are sort of connected. This I think I'll bring over to here, just so it's not, well, actually, I think I'm going to leave it hanging down in there because it can just go down there. That's what this is. It's sort of like a puzzle guessing game. Where is it going to go? So I tied these two stems here up with the same string, and I'm shooting this one over here. Probably when it gets longer, I'll try and have it go down there, and then this one is going to go over. Is there another hoop back here? No. I think I'm gonna put it through. Same with the other one, because there's a little crack in the hoop there, so I can do that. And then that one is going down the back on the other side there. Okay, so I think that's about all I'm going to do, because everything else is just where it has put out more growth and it's just thick. So there isn't anything else loose and hanging down. Now let me get my clippers, because I think I want to cut off this leaf here. This looks like a little bit of sunburn. Give you a close-up. It is still thick in some parts, but probably next year I will need to thin it out. But otherwise, I think it's looking pretty darn good. I just like this plant. And as always, there is a blog post with more details on pruning and propagating and training a Hoya. The link for that will be down below in the description box and also on our website, joyousgarden.com. So I hope you have found this video to be helpful. Even if you weren't training a Hoya, you might have wondered about pruning and propagating it. And come back, because I have a lot more videos coming your way. I thank you for all your likes and your subscribes. I really appreciate them. Now let's get out in our gardens, any old garden, or in your home garden, and make our worlds a more beautiful place. It's Friday afternoon about 4. Any garden, just stop in at anyone's house and go in their garden and say, hey, I'm making the world a more beautiful place. So I thank you for watching as always, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.